The following is a special presentation of ABC Sports.
He's been the NFL's most valuable player. He's put up some dazzling statistics, individual honors, but football is a team sport. And although he's taken the Cincinnati Bengals to the Super Bowl, he has yet to win it.
It's the most important thing in a player's career is to reach the pinnacle of team success. The Pro Bowl, the MVPs, all those things are second compared to the Super Bowl. Ring, 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 ring.
An echoing motivation for Boomer Esiason to take this season's Bengals team to the highest level of success.
We have a real good team, and we have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. We have great potential here.
He's the high-profile leader of a team that 2 years ago came within a Joe Montana drive of beating the 49ers in Super Bowl 23, but then finished last in their division a year ago.
Well, the difference between this year's team and last year's team is that the team seems to be more focused, seems to be more poised.
The Bengals have won their first 3 games of this season and already have a game-and-a-half lead in their division.
We all felt that the first 4 games of the year were going to set the tone for the rest of the season. So this Monday night game is going to be really important.
The undefeated Cincinnati Bengals beat the Seattle Seahawks on ABC's Monday Night Football.
Tonight, in this sleepy little town full of mystery, one question will be answered.
So, Harry, where's the smart money tonight?
Well, Coop, I don't know about smart money, but mine's on the Seahawks.
Sounds good. Warm up?
All set.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Go Seahawks.
Are you ready for some football? A Monday night party? Hey, this is Rockin' Randall, Hank. Ready to get the good time started. From the opening kickoff to the grand finale, it's a Super Bowl season on a ABC. Yes, everybody is a fan. This is the biggest party, man. All my rowdy friends across this land, we all got it started. Yeah, everything is ready, everything is right. Monday Night Football is coming on tonight.
He can do that for you. On 3rd and 14. Trey from the shotgun. And throws into a lot of traffic and has it picked off at the 47-yard line by David Fulcher, who fumbles and gets it back himself. And Cincinnati with the football. Because they put it at the 47, he said the play stands. And a little screen pass to James Brooks, who stutter step only nets him another yard or so to the 46-yard line. Penalty on the last play against Seattle. It's going to move the ball down to the 31. And there are the guys up front.
Run out time.
3rd and 9 with 3 seconds left on the play clock. Esiason has it tipped, and it's picked off at the 15-yard line by Dwayne Harper. Up past the 30 and out of bounds at the 37. To go in the first quarter. No score in Seattle. On 1st and 10. Craig on a roll to buy time, and then his pass is too high, intended for the tight end, Travis McNeil, and a flag is down.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 50 defense, first down.
They're down and 7 from the 45-yard line. Craig from the gun, throws, and that is a first down if Blades doesn't backpedal. He had to be very careful, and his forward progress does net him the first down by about a half yard. First down at the 38-yard line. 4-man rush, and Craig throws underneath, and what a pop put on number 81, Tommy Kane, at the 35-yard line.
Guess who?
James Francis. That's Paul Scansey, the veteran in motion. After pump faking to Scansey, he tries to hit Kane, who can't get free. Tommy Kane covered on the play, and Carl Carter, who is the man filling the shoes of Eric Thomas, the Pro Bowl corner who was injured in a pickup basketball game. A few games for him, too. He's been here for 9 years. This is a 51-yard attempt, And it is long enough and good.
Oh, did he need that?
Well, you got to love that. You got to love that. Even Jerry Seaman liked it. A classy show by the Seattle Seahawks fans.
Real cute. 2nd and 7 from the 22. And this is the rookie Harold Green. The big back out of South Carolina, 6'2" and about 225 pounds.
Sam said maybe. Nicky told Dan and I definitely.
This is Green, and Green out to the 45-yard line. And he was stripped of the football, but the officials are saying he was down. Terry Wooden grabbed it away, but they say the play was over.
There's Wooden from behind. That's a fumble all the way. No way is Green anywhere near the ground.
But watch what the Seahawks are doing here, too. They Jacob 44-yard line. The runner down by contact is not reviewable. The catch is made by the tight end Rodney Holman at the Seattle 47. There are certain things that are not reviewable, and runner down by contact is one of them.
Speaks along. 2nd round pick. Has all the talent you'd want, the speed, the size. He's displaying it tonight.
Play fake. Esiason excels at that, and on 2nd and 6, the catch is made at the 23-yard line by Eddie Brown. Is back in the game for Seattle. It's 1st and 10 Cincinnati at the 23-yard line. A fumble recovered by Green. Loss of 3. Back
Ball
to the
never
26.
handled by Boomer Esiason from the center. Tight end, bottom of your screen. That's Eric Caddis. They show a lot of formations.
Caddis in motion. A little toss back to Brooks, who cuts it back, and James takes it down to the 16-yard line. He's short of the first by about 4. And in will come Jim Breach in the field goal unit. Johnson to hold. Perfect. And so a minute and a half into the 2nd quarter. Battle of field goals to this point. Cincinnati 3 and Seattle a like figure. Next Monday. 2nd and 9. Fake by Craig. And then he slides to a stop at the 25-yard line.
Took it in for a touchdown.
3rd and a short 5. They have to get to the 30. And the pass is complete for what should be a first down because Chadwick's forward motion had him out to the 32. Fenner could be so important in the long run for the ground game from the 33-yard line. Craig hits the tight end, Travis McNeil, and he seeks that first down marker and beyond and is there for a first down.
One, because Eric Thomas could be gone for the season.
2nd and 10. Fenner out to the 49, stopped by James Francis. You know, you look at the Seahawks, you have to keep in mind, up until this year, 3 very popular figures no longer here. Steve Largent, the great receiver, having retired. Kurt Warner, their ace running back for so many years, now playing with the LA Rams. He was an unprotected Plan B. And Brian Bosworth, as far as I know, the one thing I do know he's doing is paying Screen Actors Guild dues.
The highest paid per tackle player in the history of the game.
3rd and 5, and a little slant, and a catch is made by Brian Blades. And that should be enough for a first down, though they're going to move it back to the 46-yard line. I still think he has it. First down at the 46-yard line. Craig on an out route. This is Blades. He turns it back in and takes it to the 33 for a first down. Stopped by Francis and Billups. Fake to Fenner. Williams makes the catch.
Nice.
25-yard line.
Nice hand. Take a look.
2nd and 8.
There he is.
Picks up the first down and is tackled at the 14. Yard line, and give it to Fenner, who scored 3 touchdowns last week, and he plows forward to the 6. In behind Grant Fiesel he goes, setting up a 2nd and 2. Run again, 3 tight ends here, 3rd and inches from just outside the 5. John L. Williams should have it. Stopped by Kevin Walker.
Williams out in front of that one. It's Walker again. And he takes on John L. Williams for the second consecutive time, and he loses twice. Even though it's a good effort as Finner gets it into the end zone.
4:48 left in the half.
He never saw it coming.
And the Seahawks begin this drive from the 35, 2:59 to go in the half, and Derek Finner fumbles the football. The Bengals surround it. And the Bengals are sure they have it. Nothing yet from the officials.
Now, we talked about John L. Williams earlier in the game with a fumble. Now Finner, who fumbled last week against Denver, coughs it up and loses it this time. Reckless and with abandon, but protect the football.
First down, Cincinnati. Green, nice move to the outside. That's a 225-pound running back. And Green is out of bounds near the first down marker at the 27.
Cincinnati.
Third and a short 6.
And the two tight ends stay in with the two wide receivers and the single back.
1:20 left on the clock. Fumble
Another
again,
fumble.
the third time, and Esiason just can cover up at the 34-yard line, and it's going to be fourth down. And you look at it right now, a field goal probably out of the range of Jim Breach.
Well, that'd be very scary for a lot of teams when you can't possibly kick a field goal from 51 yards.
Well, he could have thought about using Johnson. He's kicked some long field goals in the past, but he punts here. And it is fair caught, and a flag is down because contact was made. James Jefferson called for the fair catch.
Yeah, that's
Seattle at the line of scrimmage.
We have holding number 90 defense on the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
He pulled an offensive player aside to shoot a teammate. Consequently, it'll be first down, Cincinnati.
Whoa.
There was no infraction
that's
down
a
there.
big one.
No infraction at the other end of the field.
You've heard the
First
term.
down.
You've heard the term rookie mistake. That's a rookie. Terry Wooden, number 90.
Top of your screen, he can do that, the little running back.
They send him over the middle. Esiason gets flushed out, throws, and there's Brown, who makes the catch. Is out of bounds at the 16-yard line, and we're down to 13 seconds.
Great play by Esiason. We saw him earlier. Dan commented on the flick of the wrist when he could do nothing else to deliver it. That time he spun away from the sack.
He throws to the tight end. That is Caddis. Caddis gets taken down at the 9. He was in bounds, but they call a timeout. We have 5 seconds remaining, and now Breach can come in for a chip shot.
Very early, 31 points. It was all over at halftime. Not so here in Seattle.
26-yard attempt. Johnson will put it down. And that's Breach's second field goal. And so that holding call against Terry Wooden winds up costing Seattle 3 points. And that's a milestone kick because Jim Breach now with 1,001 career points, tacking on 3 here. The 16th player in the history of the league to be up in 4 figures.
Good little man. He had a long talk with Norm Johnson, the trouble kicker for the Seattle Seahawks. And Dan and I asked him, he said,
Thinking about because the Seahawks lead by 4 at the half, 10-6. And back we come with halftime activities after this message from the NFL and a word from our ABC station.
He's a tackle. He's also the best football player on that field.
2nd and 25, and we've got another flag.
Oh, now that might, you got to be careful, Rufus, that doesn't bring out a penalty. That's a Joe Turk. Rufus, you're acting real stupid, my man. That's not smart. 2nd and 4 ever.
We had offside on the defense. That penalty is declined. We had personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 97 defense. That will be a first down.
oh, that hurts.
0-3 teams can't keep shooting themselves in the foot. Oh, great
Batted
play.
away by guess who? Porter.
Yeah.
Again, they moved Porter around. That time they had him out on the right side. He came absolutely free.
The line, but they don't snap it. Now they do. Fake the draw on 3rd and 15. Esiason with time, and it is incomplete. No, he did not pick it off. He was out of bounds. James Jefferson back to receive for Seattle. Jefferson from the 37 to the 47. Have to go in the 3rd quarter. Craig slings it out for Williams.
Nice.
He takes it to the 47, and there's a marker down, 2 in fact. Walker and Fulcher.
Face mask, 5-yard penalty, defense, 59, first down.
It's great.
Derek Fenner.
Oh, he's got that ball loose, doesn't he?
Yep. Second down and 6 from the 38-yard line. Here's John L. Williams. Reverses direction, has some room to roam. First down.
And I tell you what, Dave Craig, he made a great effort, didn't he? Dave Craig, after John L. reverses his field, you could attribute about 20 yards of that to Dave Craig getting in front of David Fulcher.
First down at the 17. Fenner gets by Xander and takes it inside the 5.
That's pretty running.
Fenner behind Williams.
Oh, another great block by Williams. And again against Kevin Walker.
Derek Fenner, behind solid blocking, has a pretty easy time of taking it into the end zone, and now the Bengals have to play a little catch-up with Eddie Brown on the bench.
Norm Johnson down to the 5-yard line. Eric Ball in his second year, the former UCLA Bruin.
Ooh, he's got some speed. Turn that corner.
Out of bounds up at the 38-yard line.
Difficult for me to separate the Broncos, the Raiders, and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here at 2nd and 10, and the pass to James Brooks, and he gets to the Seattle 43-yard line.
Further to that, man, frankly, the way Seattle is playing tonight.
1 of 2, and it could be 2 and 1 instead of 0 and 3. Esiason has the Bengals on the move. The catch is made by Tim McGee to the 26.
They've taken a lot of things away tonight.
3rd and 8. Big rush from Porter on the outside. Esiason escapes that. Comes back the other way. And no catch by Brooks. But a valiant effort. James Jefferson covering.
He had it for a moment. Couldn't come down with it. Comes down.
Jim Breach. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Johnson puts it down. And Breach's kick is good, so he has accounted for all of the scoring. But quarter.
Team without Steve Largent.
Craig, he dumps it off to his tight end, Ron Heller. Heller is out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Tries to get the Bengals to jump, but no flag on 2nd and 5, and John L. Williams thrusting forward, but not enough for the first down.
He, of course, at the short yardage, everyone lined up at the line of scrimmage in the gap.
And of the 3 tight end set, John L. Williams needs a half yard and gets 5.5 as he moves in behind Brian Millard for a first down.
How far off the ball Cincinnati is?
2nd and 10. Here's Fenner, back to Williams again. This time Xander and Fulcher converge to break the play up.
You have that new leading man body. I like it.
Start the 4th quarter in Seattle, and Dave Craig is going to air it out by Tommy Kane for a touchdown. 63 yards.
And not what either one of them had in mind, but is on the bench, the man who plays the big catch-up for him, Eddie Brown. Let's take a look once again. This is Tommy Kane. Now he'll break it to the outside. Ricky Dixon's right with him, and Craig just lays it up on the inside. Now that's kind of difficult for a receiver to do. He is at full speed. He turns around and catches it over the other shoulder. That's a good move by Tommy Kane.
Seattle 24, Cincinnati 9.
Without Eddie Brown, they're missing some of their big strike capability.
2nd and 7. Esiason fires over the middle. It's Rodney Holman. And this underrated tight end takes it out to the 43. I say underrated.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who think he's as good as anybody in the league. Normally you'll hear people talking in terms of Keith Jackson of Philadelphia as being the top tight end. But here's a quiet guy who does his job every year and seems first down from the 43. And Esiason gets dumped at the 35. Esiason sacked again. Rufus Porter led the charge. Speed. 3rd and 28. Brooks behind Munoz for 4 yards. It'll be 4th and 24. Jenkins runs him out of bounds, and the Seahawks, leading by 15, will get the football back.
Talked about the 4-3 defense the Seattle Seahawks are now using. Here's the man that instilled that defense, a long-time proponent of the 3-4, and of course an 18-year veteran with Chuck Knox.
Steve, it's not the series Seattle was looking for here, or the snap either, as Donnelly gets it away. A great job by Donnelly. Terrific. Price fields it at the 35-yard line, and is out past the 40.
Come on, Donnelly.
The beat as he gets inside the 30, the 20, and all the way for a touchdown.
That will go down as one of the great wasted efforts of all time.
Get buried by Tua Tagovailoa again. He knows he's going to get hit. Courageous effort just to get it off.
9:49 remaining in the fourth quarter. Cincinnati still breathing.
And here comes Donnelly again with another chance to be a hero. Forget it. 6-point Cincinnati. They're back in it.
IBM presents You Make the Call. In the game's final minute, Bruce Hill of the Bucs is hit at the 11 and fumbles forward to the 6, where a Bengal falls on the ball inbounds, but does not gain control until the ball is out of bounds. Now you make the call. Whose ball is it and where? What call did you make? During the final 2 minutes of either half, a forward fumble out of bounds is given to the fumbling team at the spot of the fumble.
3rd and 10. Craig scrambling, throws, and it's a big first down here for Jeff Chadwick. And Chadwick free down the sideline, takes it all the way to the 28-yard line. Craig taking as much time off the play clock as he can. And Derek Fenner runs into a gang led by Skip McClendon. 3rd and 5 from the 23-yard line. Craig and Williams, and he should have the first down because they'll give him progress before Carter and Barker pushed him back. Yeah, it'd be wonderful you get everything that quick. Here's Williams to the 13-yard line for a pickup of about 5. Derek Fenner led the way with his block, and this is exactly what the Seahawks need now, a good time-consuming drive, and that's how important. And again, he runs that play clock right down to 1 second. And Derek Fenner takes the ball to the 8-yard line, and that's very close to a first down. And Fulcher gets into a little skirmish with the tight end Heller. This one down to 5 on 2nd and goal, and Fenner to the 2. It'll be 3rd and goal.
The tough part of this is Cincinnati trailing as they are. Probably should be using their timeouts to stop the clock.
They are at this particular point. They do. 54 remaining. And Craig on a roll, a little walk into the end zone to Fenner.
3 touchdowns for Derek tonight, huh? Not bad.
3 last week, 6, and it's not over in 2 games.
Back weeks, they've put up 31.
Again, Craig just waits until they come up on the rollout and then dumps it over the defender into the arms of Fenner. And Craig was showing you what was hurting in those one.
The vendetta. 3rd and 1. And to the tight end Jim Riggs, who takes it out to the 49. And Brockland. Kendall Smith makes the catch, and that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Wilhelm to Kendall Smith, and he's run out of bounds by Jefferson. Line. Smith in motion. Wilhelm shoots it out to Stanford Jennings. Drops the ball. Patrick Hunter picks it up. Seattle has it at the 40. We get ready to leave.
We should.
It's that time. Al Michaels, Frank Gifford, Dan Deerdorf. We will talk to you next Monday night from Denver. It'll be the Broncos and the Browns. Tonight, it's the Seahawks by 15.